Hello boys and girls, and welcome back to Modern Builds HD. It's that time again today, and we are recording part 5 of this Sleek House Let's Build. It's probably been one of the best in comments and response. You guys are absolutely loving it, which is making me more happy to do more and more uploads, because literally I'm loving this. Like, just recording this is so awesome. By the way, if the screen looks a little bit bleached, I'm very sorry. At the moment I'm at a different house. I'm at my dad's house at the moment, and I have a 24-inch gaming monitor, but it's not quite as good as, my 29-inch widescreen, which is just completely kick-ass. So if things look a little bit kind of, fade-ish, I do apologize. I will try and edit it out, so you guys may not even see it. But you know what, we're just going to place that there. So today, my goal is to get the whole of the outside structure finished. We may do it, we may not do it, but it's going to be a huge challenge. I had a cool idea for this actually. I'm literally building this thing up on the spot now, because we ran out of the images for everything. So basically from now onwards we literally have got to, I have to just build this on camera. Why didn't it give me my fences? I hate it when Minecraft does that. You go place something somewhere and then it's like, no, I don't think I'll actually use you, and then it just gets rid of it. I was like, why would you do that? So yeah, I'm going to use these are wall dividers, but I think they would look pretty cool as a kind of support stand, I guess we could call it. Yeah, because it is, right? And instead of have them like uneven like they are in the interior with the cobblestone part and different parts, we're going to have it like that. So I think that works. We may change things around, but for now I think it's pretty good. Okay, so one thing we can do here is just open this up, because I said this wasn't what it was going to look right. I was like, I'll just put this here for now just to mark out that we're going to have a window here, right? So we're going to have a nice big open window there, viewing out onto where the garden will be, and we're nowhere near even into the garden yet. Oh my gosh, that's going to be insane. Alright, so we got to keep these awesome little different divided shapes flowing. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's going to be quite fun, but you know what, let's go for an easy base here. So let's just get out some, I think we used oak wood. I hope we used oak wood anyway, and we're just going to literally bring this out. So we're going to bring this out. Let's have a look. Whoops, Jesus, the bats are going absolutely crazy. So we're going to bring this out 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9, I think 10 11, thank you, 12, 13, 14. So we're going to bring this out 14. This is the main part in the middle of our structure. We may add in some slabs just to change heights around and give it that cool sort of awesome shape changing effect. I have a bad feeling it's going to get dark soon, because my setup at the moment is really derp. I actually have my mic on my keyboard, because space is quite limited at the moment. My desk at my other house is humongous, and the one here is just it's pretty average. So we're gonna have a little bit of problem changing times and things. Let's have a go at this. Time set 4000. It'd be funny if I did something wrong, because then I'd have to reach and do it again, but that worked. Happy days. Okay, so once we've done this, we're going to extend the carpet along the top, because we're keeping that cool sort of design flowing. Or we may even have a massive window viewing onto the hallway, because I said in the last video, I was like, oh yeah, we should definitely have one of them huge, amazing, modern hallways, and it would look just completely awesome. So that's what we should definitely do for this. So let's just get out some grey carpet for now. If we decide we want things, we can just go from the interior and change stuff, but we're not quite at that stage yet. I wanted to be at the interior level last episode. Clearly that didn't happen, since we still haven't finished the structure of this build. I would say someone like Corrales would have probably got something like this finished by now, but I'm not Corrales. I'm working my way up there. I don't think I'll get to 100k soon, or that's just a small dream at the moment. Alright, so we'll just quickly fill this in. I think this part would actually look pretty sick. We could create some sort of sloping design. I built a sleek house in the past, which in my opinion was one of my best builds. Whoa. Okay, it's still on my channel now. It's this ultra modern white modern house. If I have a few fans over from Typhoon Cinema, you will know, because I uploaded the speed build for that not long ago to his channel, which is I upload for this guy called Typing Cinema, who has 64,000 subscribers, so you know that's pretty cool. And I basically had this huge sleek detail, and I'm going to try and recreate that. So let's just get our oak wood slabs out, just replace them with that cobblestone wall, and then let's see what we can do here. So we're going to come back to, well, obviously I did originally build this with snow, so it did look a lot slicker, but I don't think that would look quite right. Let's get out of the way of that blinding sun from the Mr. Zeus shaders pack. We're just going to delete that now. It's a little bit awkward to place slabs, but I reckon we should probably come to about the floor. So let's just place that like that. Then we have to delete all of these, and then you find out that's actually become a block, so then you have to go around the other side and place it as a slab. Yeah, slabs aren't the easiest of things. I wish Minecraft could actually sort out slabs, like make them more easy to use for builders, but I don't know how exactly they're going to do that. But I think we're in line now, right? Yeah, we're in line. Now you're just going to want to do that on the other side. And I do apologise guys if my voice keeps going a bit weird. I do have a cold at the moment. I think it's just because England's starting to approach winter time, which I'm really not looking forward to. I guess there'd be more uploads and you guys would be viewing more because you won't be outside as much, which is good for views and good for subscribers, and also good for revenue, for money, so I can buy better equipment for you guys to like, for example, audio. I'm thinking of getting a blue mic stand, so my audio will always be crisper. There'll be less background noise from my fans, because they're like they are like huge attention seekers. They just growl at me, even though they're pretty high quality fans. They're just very loud. So we're gonna have these. We just got to find out what height of this is. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to come down one more. You're gonna see why in a second. Don't worry for now. This is just so we can place things like blocks on here, because slabs, unfortunately, we don't have like slabs glass yet. If that ever brings out, oh my god, I will be in love, but unfortunately at the moment it's not. So for the back here, I think we should just use some normal glass, just like this. Though normal glass doesn't look amazing on this shaders pack, it will just let in a very nice amount of light, which is definitely what we need in this build, considering most of it is black stained glass, and that's pretty much as, you may as well have a block there. Honestly, on Zeus it does absolutely nothing, except from the exterior look, where it looks kind of badass. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, what have I done? Okay. Yeah, don't worry about the side details, guys. At the moment, it's a little bit strange, but we're gonna get around that. Don't you worry. Okay, so I think what we should do here is extend this one out by 2. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do in a second, because I gotta make sure this is all right. Unfortunately, it's a bit of an annoying issue to fix, and then we're gonna have to bring out this by 1, like so. So as you can see now, everything was pretty cool. I kind of want to hide the side view of glass, but I kind of don't. I think that looks kind of cool. We'll leave it for now, and then we'll come up with some sort of cool structural design. But I think what we could do is just get out some oak blocks just here, just replace it with something like your grey carpet, and then we can just go. No, that's not you. Then we'll just place it here. Put a slab here, right? And then just place this all the way to the floor. We'll come up with some sleeker design, but this is just basing out where we want things, because we want to get onto that interior quickly, right? So this is probably the quickest solution for that. And of course the exterior for the garden. You know, I said this may be about 10 episodes. I'm thinking more like 12 now. This build is bigger than I expected. But you know what, that's no worries. You guys seem to be liking it. I'm averaging like, it went from about 200 to 300 to about 100. I was kind of annoyingly expecting that. That's just generally what happens with YouTube videos. You get a load of views on the first one, and then, you know, it kind of drops down. That's just what happens. It kind of sucks, especially for me, but I expected it. Never get your hopes up too high because you know you will be disappointed, but I wasn't really disappointed with 100 views on each one of these series videos per day. I mean, that's not exactly disappointing in any way. It was just, it accelerated faster than I've ever seen a video accelerate before, which was absolutely mentalness. So I think what we're going to do here is just build this up. I would recommend using full blocks, but I just did that there to just save myself a little effort. Through here, what can we do? I kind of want windows, but let's just place this like this. Kind of want to place white stained glass windows in this build, but I don't think they would quite work. Well, let's give it a try. I mean, if it doesn't work, no worries, we can just switch it for something else. Maybe actually let's use the panes here, because I think they would just be a bit thinner, they'd give us a bit more space. But the question is, would they go with the black ones and the see-through ones, because we have 3 different types of glass on one project, and I don't usually do things like that, but you know, I guess it's time for a change, if this works, of course. Let's just place that there, here, here. It's a bit risky, but I think I'm gonna leave it. I think it works, only just about. We somehow need to create a little bit more variation, but I think it just about works. Let's just try it here as well. You know what, maybe we can have a cooler design here. Maybe let's have 2 of these, right? 2 of these like strips of glass. Maybe we could try something cool here, you know, experimental cool. Kinda like that. Then do we have our snow? Yes we do. That's, you know, this is really experimental. Yeah, it will work, but it needs a bit of tweaking in the design. So let's just see if we can just wrap this around like that. Maybe turn this wall snow. We've got to blend this in somehow with the jungle wood, which isn't going to be at all easy. Maybe we could also change this wall. Doesn't quite look right yet, but I reckon we can make this work. It's going to be difficult. Won't be easy. And then maybe what we could do across here is just put some snow across here like that. It's looking a bit, we need some oak in here. Okay. What I reckon we should do here then is replace this with some oak. Put some oak stairs here. Maybe round the stairs round, that's not derp at all, and then put a slab there. You know, being experimental, this is quite a difficult thing to do, it's not easy at all. Can we connect this up somehow? Let's do that. You know, we're just applying a detail on top of detail. We might create something cool here. Kinda cool. It will need work and we will come back to it, but you know, for now it's not bad. Let's just change the time again just to get a little bit more brightness in here. There we go. So at the moment I'm like, oh, what am I actually looking at? Right, so I think what we should do here is well, let's just come behind. So 1 2 3, yeah, let's say 3. We're 1 2 3 4 5 6. Join this across. This could be part of the hallway. We can go around the outside of it with a different material. And let's just fly up and have a look at the layout. Am I happy with it now? Yes, I am. I'm liking that. That is sick. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, of course, around here we're gonna, you know, have some variations in, you know, colors and materials, because it's looking a little bit too oaky. Over that side, whoa, mouse, what are you doing? Over that side it's looking a bit too snowy, so we will have some variations, you know, and maybe keep some simple walls of just pure materials with small windows in, because that can sometimes look effective. In fact, I've had a small little idea, a small little brainstorm. So let's bring this up to this height, so it's just one block underneath that, so literally So that high maybe. Now these are some cool shapes that we're working with, so let's see if we can keep the shape flow going. Yeah, I do apologize for my mouse, guys. Recently it's literally been spazzing out uncontrollably. Damn it. Oh well, we can still use this idea because I do quite like it. Yeah, so we're basically just going to have some white stained glass panes running across the top level here, and then we might put in just like a second adjustment just to get rid of that gap. Maybe we'll leave the gap, maybe we like the gap and we can just RP this and pretend that the glass, you know, actually goes up. I guess if you're an absolute genius with a redstone, you can make some sort of a contraption that makes the glass slide up to the top with a flick of a switch. You know what, that's not bad. And I know some of you right now will be like going, what is that? This looks wrong here. Build is far from complete, and it won't look like this forever. You know, we're slowly changing things. Please do not rage. So as you can see, that looks a tad better now, but you know, it's not complete, right? So we're just going to figure out what blocks we're actually using here. So alright, so that one's that one, that one's that one. So if we go up here, we should find some bam oak. Okay, so we're going to bring this down here, that far, and it's perfectly in line. Awesome. And then what we can do here is maybe just have this like grey stained clay just running through as part of the structure. You know, we can put in some windows, we can put in some wood, maybe some snow just to jazz it up a tad. Hopefully you did put some torches inside your build, unlike me, who I forgot, even though I explained it to you guys so much. I was like, oh, I just went off Minecraft after recording and edited, because I had school the next morning. It takes me about rendering takes me around 45 minutes per video, because Sony Vegas renders at a supreme quality with a supreme time, and even though I've got a completely awesome processor, you know, it's not exactly the fastest thing in the world. So yeah, that's looking cool. I know it looks a little bit bland at the moment, you know, a little bit basic. Like I said before, things will change. I can see all the mistakes that you guys are seeing, well, not really mistakes, all the things that need to be changed that some of you pro builders out there will be picking up, you know. I can see them too, and like there, for example, but we're going to change things around, like I said, and things will start to look awesome soon. So I think we need some sort of thingy over here. So let's get rid of that. Let's also get rid of these supports. They're not doing justice for the build. And let's do exactly the same on the other side. So let's just have a look here now. So as you can see, it looks a little bit better already. I think what we're going to do is just end this on a floor level here, because I think if it just bridges down to the below, it just, you know, it ruins the look of the sleekness. It just doesn't suit it. So let's connect this up here, like so. This side it can just end here, you know, because we're having loads of different rooms, and this is just part of the layouts for them. So this is gonna just be like an observatory room, I guess you could say, maybe just a hallway in between rooms where you can just watch the back. You can maybe have a few sofas, chairs around here, and just look at your back garden. It'd be a pretty cool feature to have. I wouldn't mind having it. To be honest, I wouldn't mind having this house as well, but I'd probably never be able to afford this house in my life, because it's, well, if it was created, it would be a few million. I'm not too keen on this detail here. I know it's exterior, actually. Let's see what we can do here. So let's just get out some black stained clay just to build that back. So let's just place that with our glass. Okay. So what we can do here is, what we could do is just get out some oak wood and just literally go across like that. Come on, mouse, don't screw up. And we'll just have that running through like this. We're gonna do some tweaks to the design, like I said, but you know, just for now it's gonna look like this. You're gonna place these slabs with some full blocks if they're playing up. and then we will literally just have this oak. Lovely. I love how it just flows through the design. Just gonna have this oak flooring just flowing through. There we go. Much better. And I still get a lot of questions, so I'd appreciate it if you guys could also help me answer some of the basic easy questions, or like what shaders pack I'm using. Bats, please go away. And like, people still don't realize that I always do link my stuff in the description, so if you ever get, you wonder, please look in the description before you comment. Like, for example, like I'm using Flows HD and all that stuff, even the download I gave you guys links for, because I think stuff is awesome. I want to help promote it. Oh, that is awesome. I'm loving that. I'm not loving the snow, unfortunately. I'm not loving this detail. I thought it could maybe work. I've changed my mind, I was liking it. Kind of like that in a way, but I don't think the jungle would suit them. Maybe some of these. Maybe that will look completely bad. No, you know what? I'm actually liking that now more than ever. What I think we should do here, though, we should literally cover this hole in oak, because that way it can't really look bad. And then maybe just leave just a section of it just out like that, just so you can see through it. Yeah, it's just like a little touch. And this side, actually, I'm liking more than ever now, because I was like, what the hell is going on over there? I was like, I've literally just created a gigantic grey block. What am I doing? And now I'm just kind of like, oh, smack. So let's find a block where we can do some stuff with. So let's go here and create another pillar support. So I think we need some more supports and shapes around here. Like I said, I want to get. We are just focusing on structure in this video, structure of the build. Sooner we get the structure done, soon we can start the cool stuff. So that's why I'm aiming for structure. Okay, so yeah, this is in line. I just had to check that because I don't want to build the whole build out of line. That would just completely suck. Alright, so now we got that. Let's have a look. Yeah, like I said, things need tweaking. And this will be tweaked. We can delete these because these were just to mark out, the parts of the building, and we know what parts now. Of course, we're going to extend this by 1 because it's slightly out. So we should come up to here now. Also, just delete that, just like so. And then what we can have over here is just a simple support. Like so. Okay. I kind of want to do some stuff symmetrical just because it would be so damn easy, but it's not going to work with this build. We need to think of something awesome, creative to go in this area, and because I'm building on camera, I'm still trying to process what ideas. And no, guys, I'm not retarded. It's just, when you're building something this awesome, you've got to constantly think of like what you're doing, and at the moment, I've got to try and think of a huge part of the structure, so why just try and figure this out? One thing that we could do here is just, of course, fill in the flooring gaps. I would just use this these oak slabs simply because they're a very nice material to use. Eventually we are going to be able to put carpet across them. Basically, they just look awesome, and they're just a good way to fill in space. Of course, if you don't like it, then you can just put a block underneath it and then make your own different coloured carpets and all that kind of cool stuff. So I'm just going to build this here, but we're going to build it so the floor has a small back. Go away. Okay, so we're going to build it so the floor has it looks like it's hanging, because this is just another cool little feature which I wanted to do. Over here, what can we do here? Should we leave it like that? I kind of like that. And then what we can do here is just come across, just like that. So that's a cool design idea right there. Alright, so we're gonna think of some outrageous shape. Let's just go for it. You know what? Screw this. What we're gonna have over here then is I'm just gonna start off by just flattening this out and changing the time, of course, because shaders mod gets dark pretty damn quick. So I think we said we were gonna have a swimming pool in here, right? Because we have a viewing window out there onto the side view of the garden. It's about the right size for a regular sized indoor swimming pool. We can maybe have a steam room, all that kind of cool stuff that you expect from a huge modern house like this. Alright, so I like that shape there. I think what we should do out here though is come out by 2. Just give it a little bit of elevation. And maybe we can add to that. Just for now, we'll just keep it as a simple elevation. So as you can see, it just adds a nice little bit of detail. Over the top here, what I want to do is use some white stained clay glass. What am I on about? White stained glass. I always get the materials confused. I actually have no idea. It's always stained glass and stained clay. Them two materials, my brain cannot think of both things at the same time. Alright. Come on, mouse. The mouse is seriously mucked up when I record. I only record Minecraft. Whenever I'm playing Minecraft, it doesn't do anything, but when I record it, it's like, let's spaz out and annoy him. So then it does it. Alright, so what we're going to do around here now is for a tiny bit of privacy, just in case you have any creepy neighbours. We're just going to create this. Like a little wall divider. Over the top there. Oh, just look at them shapes, it's working, yay. And then we're gonna come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out 3. Come on, bats, leave me alone. I swear bats must be the most annoying thing when you're trying to build. We're gonna come out 5. And we're just going to put some white stain. No, screw that. Actually, what we're going to do is put in the Panes version of this, because the Panes version would look so much better rather than just having a flat boring block. We add these, you can see, look, how much better is that, right? Still pretty basic over here. We need to do something. Not sure what it is yet. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I have a cold. England sucks. What we're going to use here then is some quartz slabs maybe, we'll try keep that like white theme going, maybe put these over the top like so, and let's see if we can do something like border it down. Doesn't quite work. Does this maybe need to be one higher? I'm not sure, it looks not quite right. Alright, let's try this. Again, doesn't quite work. So maybe if we had 2 supports, I don't know. Alright, we're getting there. Okay. Kinda like that, but it's not quite right. No, that's just completely wrong. Almost. It's a bit too modern, because this is a sleek house and it is a modern sleek house, but we don't want to go that kind of awesome ultra modern look. It is awesome, like I said, but it's not the way we're trying to head. What I reckon we should do is not use quartz, because quartz is the most modern of the modern, and go use some oak wood. So maybe instead of this wall here, we can replace it with some oak wood. That look good, maybe that would look good, maybe it would look crap, we'll find out. And it's awesome because I've actually seen a few people, like Instagram, most people have Twitter as their main fan base, but mine's Instagram. I don't actually know why, I just like the app, I used it just personally, and I've just always liked it. It's a cool app, I support the people that run Instagram, I just think it's awesome. And I just decided to start a YouTube-based thing off it. It's just awesome. So I promote people on that, and people are actually sending me their own design. So like they're actually building my building on their own world. Like how gigantic this is. I've seen people send me stuff. I was like, oh, that's so sick. So I'm modernbuildshd on Instagram, same as my current username. I'm thinking of changing that though. So if you do want to show me anything, you know, just personal message me. I've got like 3,000 followers or something ridiculous like that. It's pretty cool. But I'm always active. I reply to everyone, just like I do on YouTube. That's one of the things that I will always try and do with YouTube, is just keep active. So you know what, we've spent like 4 minutes or something just trying to get this small little shape. Alright, let's try and see if with this will. I don't think this will work, but you know, we can try. Doesn't quite work. You know what, let's just ditch this idea because it's not working. But I do think one thing that did well was that wall. We're definitely keeping that. Alright, let me just go change the time quickly, and then I'm just going to finish the final part of this build off, which is just the backing, and then you know what, we're pretty much done. One thing we've got to do is just connect these up. You know, that's really simple. You just come across here and literally just connect this up so simply. And then we can start adding things like interior, like windows, and you know, that kind of cool stuff in the next video when we start doing the interior. And then once we've done the interior, the final back garden exterior will be coming up. You guys always seem to like my garden designs. It's one of the best things that I am building, and I can't wait for that particular part. But you know, first of all, we've got to get this finished. It's not going to be easy at all. Got that now. You know what, something is telling me that I like that. We're gonna keep that there, and maybe even just create a cool little slit here, letting a tad of light just add to the build. For the back here, we're gonna delete this support here because I don't think the grey goes too well. What should we do? Maybe come back about 3 blocks and then just have a wooden supports instead. Maybe that will work. I think it should. Seems like it should. Anyway, we're just gonna hope it does. And we're gonna have to bring this back to here. Like so. Does that work? Does that work? Does that work? Yay! It actually works. That is awesome. Okay. Now what we're gonna do here is just place a wall here, because we can't have a random gap in between our structure. That would just be pretty odd. And we're gonna have a huge grand entrance in here, which I'm gonna save for the next episode. Because knowing me, I'll probably spend like 5 minutes saying no, that doesn't look right. That's crap. I'm gonna delete that. But you know what? We've done it. I can't even believe that I actually managed to do that on camera, no pictures, just literally legitly building. Anyway guys, it's been Modern Builds HD. I want to thank you all so much for watching the video. Please smack that thumbs up button to support my video. If you want to see the next part, please do subscribe. You know I've got a goal of 2,000 subscribers. If you can make that happen anyway, I would appreciate that so much. And yeah, hopefully if all goes to plan, the next part will be out tomorrow, so I'll see you guys.